Take a fucking minute and think about that shit.
And action.
That's all, folks.
Cut. Porky, could we just get a little bit of the stutter?
If this is being...
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration? Please, continue.
There's nothing... For some, nagging questions remain.
Did you know that he had made these statements before the videotape appeared?
You know, frankly, I didn't.
What?
I wasn't in church during the time that these statements were made.
What? Say what again?
I did not hear such incendiary language.
You know you're a fucking mumbling, stuttering little fuck. You know that?
I don't think that my church is actually particularly controversial.
What? No. Not God bless America. God damn America.
Those are not statements that I ever heard when I was sitting in the pews.
Bullshit! I want the truth!
This is a church that I have been a member of for 20 years.
God damn America!
You can walk out of a church.
And as I said, Anderson, if I had heard any of these statements, I probably would have walked out.
Bullshit! I want the truth!
Did I ever hear him make remarks that could be considered controversial while I sat in the church? Yes.
Hillary ain't never been called a nigger!
Did I know him to be an occasionally fierce critic of American domestic and foreign policy? Of course.
America's chickens are coming home to roost.
Did I strongly disagree with many of his political views? Absolutely.
Bullshit!
Do you repudiate the man? Do you repudiate the comments? Do you repudiate both?
No, I would not repudiate the man.
You believe this prick?
I have already condemned, in unequivocal terms, the statements of Reverend Wright.
Bullshit!
Many of the sermons that I heard were extraordinarily powerful.
Barack knows what it means to be a black man living in a country and a culture that is controlled by rich white people.
The point I was making was not that my grandmother harbors any racial animosity. She doesn't. Right. But she is a typical white person.
What?
Typical white person.
What? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker.
Just as I'm sure many of you have heard remarks from your pastors, priests, or rabbis with which you strongly disagree.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
Commitment to the black community, commitment to the black family, adherence to the black work ethic, pledging allegiance to all black leadership. Now, Reverend, if every time we said black, if it was a church, and those words were white, wouldn't we call that church racist?
What the fuck is this world coming to?
You used to listen to tapes of Reverend Wright when you were at Harvard Law School.
I did.
So you had no idea?
I did not.
I am sick of Negroes who just do not get it.
You did hear in the church remarks that could be considered controversial. Right. Do you know specifically? Do you remember what you heard?
No, but you know, let me give you examples. It didn't necessarily relate to some of the statements that have caused such controversy.
Bullshit!
There were times where he might have said something that I didn't agree with politically.
Bullshit!
He strengthens my faith.
Bill did us just like he did Monica Lewinsky.
Officiated my wedding.
He was riding dirty.
And baptized my children.
God damn America!
He strengthens my faith. My faith.
No. Not God bless America. God damn America.
My faith.
God damn America.
My faith.
God damn America. Oh, well, allow me to retort.
You've got him right there in the pulpit, in the pews, listening, supporting Jeremiah Wright. The title of his book, Audacity of Hope, comes from a sermon by Reverend Jeremiah Wright. He knows of this hateful rhetoric that you just saw.
He strengthens my faith.
I tell you, you've been doing this all fucking night to me, you motherfucker.
I can no more disown him than I can disown the black community.
You stuttering prick, yeah.
Your campaign saying this afternoon it had no plans to ask Reverend Wright to step down. Obviously, that has changed. Did he step down tonight, or did you ask him to leave?
I think there was a recognition that he's on the verge of retirement. He's taking a sabbatical.
Bullshit!
We have got to change the way we have been doing things as an arrogant, racist military superpower.
I told him that I profoundly disagreed with his positions.
Bullshit!
I will cut investments in unproven missile defense systems.
What?
I will not weaponize space.
What?
I will slow our development of future combat systems.
What?
And I will institute an independent Defense Priorities Board to ensure that the quadrennial defense review is not used to justify unnecessary spending.
What?
To seek that goal, I will not develop new nuclear weapons.
What?
Balky, you ready? And action.
If
Cut. Beautiful. You're a real pip, kid.
What?